Now, next method of preparation of amines is the very important reaction called Hofmann degradation reaction. So this reaction also comes in exam as a naming reaction. It's a very important naming reaction. Then, in this reaction, when amides are heated with aqueous or alcoholic KOH and bromine solution, then we get primary amines along with potassium carbonate, potassium bromide and water. Now in this section, it's very easy to understand this reaction. The important thing is this carbon is gone. This carbon is not available in the products, in the main product, that is primary amine. So this reaction, in this particular reaction, what happens? The number of carbon atom is reduced by 1. Suppose this amide have 3 carbons, then this primary amine will have 2 carbon because one of the carbon will go as carbonates. Fine. So in this section you can simply write the product like you just attach this NH2 group to the R group, that is the main product. Fine. And remove this C double bond O. Fine. So this is one of the way to remember this reaction. I have taken some example. For example, this is ethanamide. Ethanamide have 2 carbons in it. So by this reaction you simply attach NH2 group to CH3. So you will get CH3NH2. So one of the carbon is removed. This have 2 carbon, but this compound have only 1 carbon. Right? So one of the very good method to prepare primary amines, but as it is degradation, that means one of the carbon is removed from the reactant to form that particular amine. Similarly, you can also convert benzamide into aniline. Fine. By this reaction under the same condition. So see, NH2 group is attached to this carbon where C double bond is attached. Fine. So in this way you can convert it. Right. Again this you will get primary amine here. So if we see this reaction, we can have a conversion. If we see to how to prepare this compound, then this compound can be prepared by heating benzoic acid in the presence of ammonia. Fine. So you can have a conversion that how will you convert benzoic acid into aniline. Fine. So how you will judge that this reaction route will be through amides, because benzoic acid will have benzene ring as well as 1 carbon of functional group, right? But aniline, in aniline only benzene ring carbons are there, then no other carbon is there, right? So from this to this, you see there is 1 carbon less in the product. So whenever you get a conversion where 1 carbon is less in the product, you should automatically switch on to this reaction, that it will be through Hofmann degradation reaction. Fine. I'll take one more conversion for the application of this reaction. Let's convert propane 1-ol to ethanamine. Fine. So you see here it is prop mean 3 carbon, it 2 carbon, so 1 carbon less, that means this reaction has to be used. That means in this particular reaction we need amides, because this reaction starts with amide. So the starting compound is alcohol. Remember, amides can be only prepared from carboxylic acids. Fine. So we can easily convert alcohol to carboxylic acid with the same number of carbon atoms, that is by strong oxidizing agent KMnO4 in the acetic medium, that is oxidation reaction. Fine. So you will get here propanoic acid. Once the propanoic acid is formed, just heat it with ammonia further, you will get here propanamide. Fine. And propanamide is further made to undergo Hofmann bromide reaction. Fine. So this group shifts back, so you can have ethanamine. Fine. So remember, when you have to increase the carbon, you should use cyanide. You introduce cyanide when you have to decrease the carbon in any conversion. You have to make here amides, and for amide you need carboxylic acids. Fine. So carboxylic acid can be directly prepared from alcohols, or they can also be introduced through cyanide groups. Fine. So this is the most important reaction. Now next we will have the preparation from oximes. Oximes are prepared when aldehydes or ketones are made to react with hydroxylamine. Fine. When they are heated with hydroxylamine, as we have studied in the previous chapter, that is a nucleophilic addition reaction followed by loss of water molecule. So you will get the product like this. Fine. These are oximes. Very simple. As double bond is there, pi bond is there, it can be easily reduced. You can use lithium aluminum hydride, or you can also use direct reduction here. So pi bond is removed, you will get this situation. Fine. So as well as this OH will also be removed. So you will get here, after reduction oxygen is also removed, so you will get this situation. Fine. So again in this reaction get primary amines. Let's take some example. In this case, CH3C H2C double bond OH, any aldehyde, plus hydroxylamine to form the oxime first. The oxime is this. Fine. Now when this is reduced, further reduction, so you will get here removal of multiple bond as well as removal of oxygen. So you get here propanamine, which is a primary amine. Fine. So this is one method of preparation from oximes. Now after that we'll discuss reduction of reductive amination of aldehydes and ketones. That is, we have the next method, preparation from compounds called imines. Imines are prepared when you treat aldehydes or ketones with ammonia. Like that I have written ammonia. When you heat it, you will get such compound CH double bond NH. Fine. So these are amines. So it's very simple. You can see by direct reduction also you can remove this pi bond and you will get CH2 NH2. Primary amines are formed. Fine. Similarly, if you have here some aromatic, say acetophenone reacts with the ammonia first, fine, to form this compound, this imine, which is further reduced to give you this compound, which is a primary. Fine. So in this way you can use imines to prepare primary amines. Amines are prepared when carbonyl compound aldehydes or ketones are made to react with ammonia. So this is how we can also prepare